Hey guys, Shawn Ziem, the host of the Webtalk Legends Podcast. This is number 85. It's all about sharing one story. Those that are coming on, all the guests that I've had come on, they're business owners, they're entrepreneurs, they're those that are professionals, and they're sharing their tips, tricks, strategies that are helping them in all areas of their life. I'm hoping that you take some information that we have in this conversation and actually use it. If you are using it, don't forget, come back, drop a comment of what has been working for you so we can have proof, social proof, things that we are doing is actually working. Couple housekeeping rules. Those that are popping in live right now, we love you. Drop a comment where you're watching from. If you can't do that, you're a little nervous, just drop hashtag live. If you're on the replay, hashtag replay. Don't forget, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscription button. And also hit that bell so you don't forget that all the other ones that are coming in the future. And let me bring on a friend of mine I know from social media, Jasmine Eaton. What's going on, Jasmine? How are you?
Hi everyone. How you doing this morning?
We're doing excellent. I appreciate you taking some time out of your busy day and dropping some value. This is what we're all about: having some fun, educating other people, and having value brought out to the world. So, Jasmine, before we get into it, can you share who are you and what do you do?
Well, hi everyone again. My name is Jasmine Eaton, born and raised in Paterson, New Jersey. I've been in the healthcare field for about 13 years. So I love helping people. It comes naturally. Um, I'm a published author. I am a licensed notary, and I am a credit consultant.
I didn't know about that notary thing. That's something that could be useful for those that are watching. If you're in the real estate world, I'm sure you can our benefit. You also any important documentation, right? There's a lot that goes into that. I don't really know what is exactly do you do with that kind of certification, being a notary.
Okay, so I'm a mobile notary, so I can go to like different states. It's kind of hard dealing with the banks because it's free. So I kind of step in where the banks is closed, or it's like if it's like a long holiday weekend or something like that, I can step in to help you guys. So I help with different letters, different documents, will and trust plans, things like that, and so on and so on.
It's good to have. Definitely good to have. Again, I love it. You're in the industry, in the health industry for a number of years. You're an author. I want to definitely go down that path as well. And, and credit, all things that people should be involved with. People don't realize how important credit is for everything that's out there compared to, what you're paying on credit cards, auto loans, paying rent. People might not want to rent to you because of your credit score. Can we give them some tips? How can we educate those that are watching with their credit?
Okay, so it's a lot, and I talk so passionately about it because I really like helping people. It comes, like I said, it comes naturally. When it comes to credit, it's basically the creditors just want to see if you're responsible. I always say people think that when I hear credit, I'm gonna go get a credit card to build my credit. It's other ways that you can actually build your credit. You have think about things that you pay on time, such as your phone bill. Everyone has like subscriptions, things like that can actually help build your score up as well. You pay them on time, have that report to the credit bureaus. I always recommend my clients to get a secure credit card. I feel like you spend money anyway. Why not allow it to benefit you, right? It's other ways to actually build your credit without just going to get a credit card and just putting yourself in more debt. So I always say, look into other things that you can actually do. Look into the things that you pay on time. Like I said, rent, that's a bill that you pay every month, phone bill. Everyone has subscriptions, Netflix account, Amazon Prime, things like that. And another thing too is a good key. Break up the payments. I always say that too. Break up the payments. If your due date is the 24th of every month, I would say if it's $100 every month on the 24th, pay $50 from the 1st to the 15th, and right before the 24th or 2 days before you pay the remaining balance. To the creditors, it's gonna look like you made 2 full payments. So hopefully that helps you guys. That's a tip.
That's a good one. I like that. It's definitely something that you're going to be paying it anyway. But why don't you just break it up a little bit and act like things are happening?
Yes, that's going to boost your score up. Yes, 30 to 40 points. They don't even know that.
Those that are popping in, Jasmine said something before that she loves helping other people. And I like being around people like that. That's what,
Mhm.
when did you start figuring that out, that mindset?
Um, like I said, it is naturally. I was helping people before I even got into the healthcare field. I helped my family just randomly. Understand, I didn't have a lot of help, so I helped people because I wanted the help that I didn't get. If that makes sense.
Mm,
So it's and then I look at it too. Help, when you say help, it don't necessarily have to just help them with money. I can help them with anything. Like that is like little things you can help them with. When I came in, I'm gonna say, okay, and I started the credit business in 2018. I started in a credit business, and honestly, that's when I got serious more so about my mindset. Like I had to learn not to react to certain things, not to lead with emotion when it comes to network marketing. When I first joined that business, that was my first network marketing business. So it helped me out with a lot of mindset. Honestly, I'm gonna be truthful. I wasn't making a lot of money, but I was actually connected with, I stayed connected with the business because it taught me a lot about how to handle my anger, mindset, how to deal with certain people, how to deal with the no's. You're gonna get more no's than yes. I had to understand that too. So with the business, I'm gonna say it taught me a lot when it comes to mindset. So
I like that. And I like what you said. A lot of people in network marketing, affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, people just have a bad taste in the mouth when people say multi-level marketing. But every business we're involved, somebody at the top is making more money than we are, right? But
absolutely.
like Jasmine said, in the beginning, she wasn't making any money, but she was
Mhm.
learning. She was taking the tools that she was gaining from the company and practicing and learning
Mhm.
and implementing. And then it starts working. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to make money immediately with any
Mhm.
business you start. And it's not true. You usually put more money back into your business. So you keep growing it. Then you
Yes.
take money out later. So you, after you are established. So that's a
Mhm.
key thing. I like what you said as far as your mindset. I want to get into mindset. That's a definite
Okay.
thing. I want to kind of clarify some things as far as what business are you involved with the healthcare industry? What is it that you're doing there?
Okay. So I am a home health aide, and I'm certified in medication as well. So I'm a home health aide. I actually can work in any state. I have worked in different states, various states, Massachusetts, Maine, Virginia, Arizona, Jersey. Um, what I actually do is I live with the clients. That's where I'm actually at now, you guys. I live with the clients. So it's like I have the money is good. I just don't have no time freedom. But that's what I do in the healthcare field. I actually live with the clients, and I've been doing that for about 13 years. And as much as I didn't want to do it, it's like something kept bringing me back to it, if that makes sense. I just try to get out of it so many times, but it's just like something just keep bringing me back to it. And it's actually because you understand, I help it's like I'm helping the client stay home instead of going to a senior citizen home and things like that. I help them stay, in their comfort of their own home for the most part. So,
I like what you're saying as far as you're. I like it. You're loyal. You're in the business. You are staying
mhm.
there the course. You're passionate. You also mentioned a couple things. You are all over, and you go get a chance to see the country,
Yeah.
spend some time with individuals. Probably have great conversations, gaining
Hmm.
more knowledge and education just from those conversations you're having, right?
Yes.
Which is a fantastic thing to do. And that's a job that you have, but you also with the credit, you can do that anywhere. You don't have to be in an office. You don't have to
Absolutely.
be in a certain location. That's
Hmm.
how things are set up if you have that online. So that's a very cool thing. Now let's go back to mindset.
Okay.
Mindset's a powerful thing. I think a lot of people in the mental health business, today we went
Hmm.
through COVID, people are home for a while, and then now we're out of it again, and we're
Hmm.
making sure that we are healthy up here. But
Yeah.
nobody talks about what they do. What are some things that we can share with others to help with their mindset, with their mental health, with the days that they have rejection, they feel depressed, they feel nothing's going right. How can we help them?
It's um it's okay to not be okay, if that makes sense.
I like that.
Don't feel like you always have to be strong. That's one of the reasons why I actually wrote the book. I would say one of the things that actually helped me is when I first, because I know I'm an '80s baby, so I didn't start off with social media, right? So social media now is if you allow it to control you, it got your mind. So what I do when first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I pray, listen to a motivational speaker, something like that. I don't just go to social media. My thing is don't compare myself to social media. I try to. It's easy said than done because I just try to how you say it. I don't dwell on things that I can't change. That kind of helps me get through a lot. If I can't change it, I don't dwell on it.
Yes.
If I can't change it, I try to find ways to change it. I always wake up and tell myself today's gonna be a good day, even if I feel like it's not. I speak positivity into my life. I don't be around people that's gonna bring me out my character in a negative way. I try to just think positive in the midst of everything because I look at it like this, it will always be worse. I feel like life is too short to always walk around moody. I don't like to be seriously. I
Yeah.
don't like to be around people. Like if it's 8 o'clock in the morning, you're mad before 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I can't be around you. You have to the word I'm looking for. You have to um I come back to that, but that's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, that's kind of how I get through a lot of my things, a lot of my problems, and life issues. Think about more positivity. I think about how to be worse more so. Like I said, I always say today gonna be a good day. Like even my client, she's 101. Wake up every
Wow.
morning, and it's times that I might forget to say it. She might say, "Good morning, Jasmine. Today gonna be a good day." And that's how you gotta speak. Because if you think negative things gonna come into your life. Today gonna be a good day. They gonna make me mad. Oh yes, because you're speaking it into the universe. So to have a positive mindset, try to be around people that's gonna bring the positive energy, positive vibes around you. Just kind of like just always try to think positive, even in the midst of negative things, if that makes sense. So just try to have that kind of mindset.
I think the word you were thinking about was you manifest.
Yes, I couldn't get it out.
Manifesting, I think, is fantastic. I believe in that as well because if you
Hmm.
are putting that positivity, what you're looking, kind of like all your goals you want to have, if you put
Hmm.
it out into the universe and you
Yes.
do it constantly, those
Hmm.
things are going to be coming towards you. They're going to have the
Absolutely.
opportunity to get them. A lot of people think if you are very successful, oh, you're very lucky. No, you're
Mm-mm.
putting yourself in a position to achieve the success that's coming your way because of the mindset that you're in. So it's definitely so true. And I like that. I keep those that are negative out of my life as well. I can't deal with those that wake up and they're moody, they're unhappy.
Absolutely.
If you're unhappy about your job, get a new job.
Change it. Absolutely. And that's so crazy. That's why one of the reasons why I wrote the book. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. If you don't like something that comes from you, I don't like this job, I don't like this. If you don't like something that comes from you, you have to change it. Certain things in my life I didn't like. I had to change it. So if you don't like it, it comes from you.
Now, being an author,
Hmm.
a lot of people think it's a very difficult thing. I haven't had the opportunity. I didn't have the time. Now I have little kids, so it's hard for me to
Hmm.
like really focus on. And then that's an excuse. I'm putting this out there. That's an excuse for me of why I haven't had the opportunity to do something like that. But what were some steps that you were able to do to put out your first book? Is there any steps that we can kind of give people to help them?
Um,
For me
just
too. I want to listen. I want to learn.
I would say just go for it. Just jump. Don't think about it too much. That's kind of anything. I'm gonna say this. I'm 34. I'll be 35. Right. When I was 26, I wanted to write a book. I just didn't know what I wanted to write about. I didn't know if I wanted to start off with an autobiography or what. And I had someone close to me say, "You shouldn't write a book. Don't nobody want to hear your story. You haven't lived." And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Because sometimes people their fears can is their fears of limitations can kind of deteriorate you from going on your path, if that kind of makes sense.
Yes.
So it's like she put the doubt in my mind, like, you know what, you're right, maybe I can't write the book. That was at 26. Fast forward, and God's timing, everyone's timing is different, and maybe it wasn't my timing at that time. So I wrote the book last year. Well, the book was already written already. I
Yeah.
was like, throughout the years, I add on to it, and I'm just like, I don't know. Last year, this was like 2022. I say, you know what? I'm just gonna just jump, just go for it, and I kind of just went for it. I actually just finished writing the book. Don't get me wrong, I had a little bit of help, but I wrote majority of the book myself. And I just kind of went for it. I went to Fiverr to actually get like the designs for things like. Cause I'm not creative at all. I'm not creative, so I actually use Fiverr,
Yep.
Fiverr. I use Fiverr to actually get the book covers, things like that, to get it in a PDF form, and that's kind of how I use Fiverr. And I put it on Amazon, and I kind of went from there. What I did is I just kind of jumped out, just did it. It was I can't really say how I was feeling at that particular time when I actually was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it, because thinking how I was thinking at 26 compared to how I'm thinking now, I do everything now. Sometimes I think, but I rather just jump instead of
Right.
keep thinking so much, because sometimes you can talk yourself out of something too. So I just was like, I feel like if something keep coming, someone told me if something keep coming in your mind 3 times, it's meant for it to happen. Why this particular thing keep coming in your mind? So
Mm-hmm.
throughout the years, the book just kept coming back to me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna just jump. And last year, I just kind of just jumped. I started writing. So I finished writing it in January. I published it in July, and that's kind of like how it went. I just went for it without even thinking about it too much, and I just was like, you know what? The time is now. No excuses. And now I got 3 books on Amazon.
See, you went from many years, you matured. You
hmm
said, all right, I took the leap, I jumped, I did it. And then you put 2
hmm
others after that out, which is fantastic. If you reflect back, what were some mistakes you might have made that you would love to change? Is there anything that you would do differently?
In my life,
With the book, as far as the
um,
process, is there something that maybe utilizing certain other platforms or what have you? Is there any other things that you would have done differently with
um,
the process, or it was kind of like there was no process, you just went for it?
I'm honestly, I'm still learning too. I didn't think that I would be a published author. You know how it's like, like you won't think that you would be where you at now compared to your life. I can't really. Well, how you say it? Wait, I didn't think that I would be a published author.
Right, right.
Period. I didn't think that. So, um, I'm not gonna say that a lot of things that I don't know. I can't. I didn't think I would be here.
Right,
So
right.
it's like once I started everything, it kind of flowed.
Yep.
I didn't have too many mishaps. Everything just kind of like flowed together, honestly. What I would say, connect with other authors. Get into Facebook groups, social media, whatever social media platform that you're on. Connect with groups, connect with authors, connect with and understand too what finding your niche. That was my thing too. I was trying to find my niche. I didn't know what to start off with. Um, find and when like even learning now, I'm in another group to where I learn about what, because I want to write another book. So I'm trying to see what route to go in. So they were saying to actually see what's trending. They say,
Right.
see what's
Okay.
trending and see what's out now and see what everyone is looking, like I say, checking for. So that was my biggest thing. I didn't know what was my niche. I had to find my niche because, like I said, I have 2 motivational help books and I have a credit book out. And eventually I would like to do my autobiography, but I was like kind of nervous to do that first. So yeah, the main thing is to kind of find your niche. They say go what's trending, but still find what fits you, if that kind of makes sense. Because I think you'll be able to promote it more. If you write a book about when they say credit is trending right now, and you don't feel too passionate about it, you're not gonna promote it as much as you would if you have wrote an autobiography or a
Right.
book that fits you. If that kind of makes sense. So kind of go what you feel. If
Yeah, the
I'm
passion will come out if you're writing, if you're speaking. It's a very
yeah.
important thing to have. So the 3 books you've done, you did 2 on motivational and you have 1 on credit.
Yes.
And has when you go and have a conversation with somebody, does that help in the conversation? Be like, listen, I wrote a couple books. Does it give you? You find it gives you more credibility, right?
Yeah, and actually, more so, I'm proud of myself because it helped. Because a lot of people don't understand. I have my Facebook. I always put out inspirational posters and things like that, not knowing that it's helping me too. I go through a lot, and I feel like being down and dwelling on it is not gonna get nowhere. So I actually encourage people. So that's one reason why I actually wrote the books. I have so many people telling me like, "Jasmine, write a book. You're so motivational." So it's just like I tell because it's like I always say, it could always be worse. So it's just randomly that I might quote a few things from my book. But then again, I'm really coming from the heart and telling you like, if I can do it, you can do it. Don't sit there and feel like, yeah, this is what's going on. Okay, if you don't like it, change it. So I always try to quote things from my book, but I always want to tell people from my experience. Like I feel like if I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, hopefully I'm not going all over the place because I am a little
No,
nervous.
no, this is great. I like the motivational. I do that. I recommend that for those that are watching, and I do the same thing every morning. Put a motivational quote out. I use Canva. I have a little image of myself, and I wrote what I do, how I can help others in certain areas, and then the quote. So what it does is it's creating your own brand. You're promoting positivity, motivation. You're sharing yourself. You're sharing what you do, and then that's kind of programming people. Oh, Shawn does this, this, and this. Now I know when something pops in, he's motivating me. He's giving me inspiration. He's positive. That's who I want to work with. So that's it. Keep up the good work on that front for sure.
Thank you.
And with the business, your healthcare business, you've been traveling all over the country. What is a favorite location you've been in that you can share? Any cool sites, any places, any restaurants, any attractions that you can share that one of those favorite places that you might be able to give us?
I've been to a lot of places, different time of the year too, so it depends.
What about the winter time?
Please, I'm sorry because I'm at work and she's calling me.
Yep.
Okay, I love Maine. I love Maine in the winter time. Like the snow is like on the trees, on the ground. It's beautiful out there. Super cold, but it's beautiful out there. Honestly, I'm gonna say New Jersey. I was born and raised in Paterson, New Jersey, so I didn't even know like places that's close to Paterson, like Riverdale, Westwood, little towns close to Paterson. I never went to, and it's like wow, like Jersey is really beautiful. And yeah, I think that that kind of inspired me being in them areas. Like how they have these big homes, like it was just like so inspiring to me. That was making me want more out of life, honestly. Because I do live-ins, the family actually buy the food, so I really don't try a lot of restaurants. So when I'm out, but other than that, I'm gonna say Maine and New Jersey, different parts of New Jersey. Like I said, I didn't know how beautiful New Jersey is really, really was. So I'm gonna say Maine and New Jersey.
Excellent. And I want to go down and I want to finish on this. I love network marketing. I love, building a business online, social media. What are some strategies that we can share for those that are watching that are in that space that has helped your credit business, help you build your brand online, help you with networking, etc.?
I'm gonna say stay consistent. You never know who you connect with. Honestly, I connect with a lot of people just from me just staying consistent. And even Shawn say we connected from social media because I was staying consistent. I apply it myself. I feel like this. It's not all about the money, but I feel like you're gonna be on social media and you have a business, why not get paid for it? You have a business while you're sitting on your business, and especially to the ones that's complaining about, oh, I gotta work the 9 to 5, but you have a business that you're working on. So try to focus on the business when you after your 9 to 5. Use your social media platform, whether it's Instagram, TikTok. Use it every day because you never know who's actually watching.
Right.
So I always say just stay consistent. Get into Facebook groups. Like I said, go back to finding your niche, finding what it is that works for you. I always say it's timing is everything. how I do it, I post from 7 a.m., probably 10 o'clock, 10 a.m., 12 p.m. Don't overbury your clients with your business so much, if that makes sense. Promote your business, but don't overbury the your audience. Post like one of the things I do is post inspirational things too, and plus my credit business, plus my book, plus my notary, but not just credit all day, So just that's kind of like it for the most part. Staying consistent, connecting with other people, connect with your audience. Don't feel like you're too good to respond to your audience. People, because social media is for you to be social, right?
Right.
Some people I don't even know, and I knew for 2 years, 3 years off from social media. If someone say happy birthday to you, say happy birthday back. Like it, love it. If I post every morning, I post good morning. People comment good morning. People comment good morning. I like it or I love it. I let them know that I'm engaged with them. Engage with your audience, because and I always say this when I say go back to stay consistent. Know your niche. You can't be all over the place, because now your audience is not gonna know what you're doing. Like you can't be a jack of all trades and a master of none. So you gotta kind of like stick with if you do notary, like I do notary, I do my publishing, I do my art, I do my book, and I do other things. But I don't just be all over the place, because all that go hand in hand, if that makes sense. So just kind of trying to like find what works for you, and just stay consistent with it. Because like I said, a lot of people not gonna support, because they're gonna be like, oh, now she's selling trucks, or now she's doing this, now she's doing that. Like, just kind of find what works for you and just stay consistent with it. And that's how you will actually gain the right people. The right people is gonna align with you,
No, well said. Well said. Lots of value, lots of information. There's lots of, time that people can spend on a call to learn about them as well. So I know you're in the middle of, working as well. So I don't want to keep too much more of your time.
Mm-hmm.
Those that are watching, don't forget to look at the description, look at all of Jasmine's information, connect with her on any front that you want to learn about being an author, the healthcare aid. If you're in the credit, definitely reach out and connect, because she's a wealth of information. So Jasmine, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for allowing me to come out of my comfort zone. Yeah, I'm nervous. I don't do this too much. I want to thank Shawn so much for even actually having me on his platform. Thank you so much, Shawn.
You are very welcome, and we'll do this again. And I definitely appreciate you. For those that are popping in, wait till this uploads, and definitely don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the bell, because we're not stopping. This is still going. We're consistent.
Go.
It's very important to continue providing value. So as always, guys, we hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Jasmine, stick around for 1 second.
Okay.